Wandering Winder here with some Dominion, and we've got Hermit March. We have Stonemason for the overpays for Grand Market, replace, potential for Blacksmith within. Um, a little bit tricky to trash coppers, but probably quite doable. Definitely want to build pretty big here, I think. Probably going to open Hermit, March Hermit. Uh, Wait, that doesn't work anymore, right? At the end of your buy phase, if you didn't gain any cards in it, i.e., the buy phase, and I am going to be gaining a card in it because you have to gain a card when you play the Hermit. So, okay, that doesn't work anymore. Sad days. That's going to change what we do a bit here. Stonemason overpays for a gear and a Hermit. Yeah, I think it's a little better. Well, we should march this anyway. Trash an estate, gain a gear. So, okay. Let's take a silver and a ranger. Maybe I was supposed to take a gear and march the gear, but I don't think so. I'm gonna want quite a number of inns, I think. Yeah, so Hermit's like quite a bit weaker here than it would have been before the errata. Because March Hermit, yeah, like I would have already had a Madman this shuffle. I wouldn't have a gear, but be pretty happy about that swap. Trying to figure out whether I should go for a crystal ball if I hit five. But I kind of think the ins are so important and you can get replace. Okay. Well, these six cards have three coppers. What do I want to buy here? I think I want to buy gear. Okay. Sure. So my hermit misses here, which is pretty bad. You should buy nothing. Oh, you shouldn't have marched this hermit. Oh, you're gonna be so sad, my friend. You should have probably marched a gear. And let's take. I think I want the inn here. Okay, so what we want to do is discard these here. Yeah. And then we'll hermit, trash the estate, gain a hermit, march the gear, set these guys aside. Okay, now we want to play a gear. we'll definitely set these aside. And I mean, I think I want another ranger. Do I want a procession? Maybe we should just take a replace. I'm gonna take a replace here. Not at all confident about that. Actually, what we might be doing here is playing the madman and then trying to get a gear in play set up to set aside in ranger this turn. And I'm kind of into replacing coppers into estates here, just as a way to thin the coppers, and then the hermit can clean up the estates. But we'll see. That might not be so effective. But you don't have any inns yet, which makes me feel pretty decent. Okay. Okay, there you're getting your first in. Play this madman. Okay. So that plan won't work. That plan that I had mentioned. You have 9 money and 2 buys. 6, 3. Could replace the ranger into a grand market and play it. But I don't think that's really what I want to do. I think instead we're going to set aside this and this. Do this. Trash this. Pick up. Say another silver. Grab another replace and another in. And just put the in. May well be replacing, using the replace to replace a stonemason into a ranger here. Or an estate. I guess they're roughly equivalent. Getting rid of the estate's probably a tiny bit better, but mostly not going to matter. Sure. Gonna trash the curse here, yeah. But if you're trashing the curse here, I guess you have trashed all your estates? Okay. Yeah, because you've had this multiple hermit thing going, and you still have multiple hermits? Okay. Wait, you're out of hermits now, though, right? Oh, maybe you still have one? I have one and you have one? Okay. Play the ranger. Okay. We're gonna do this here, have this on top, just grab a bunch more ins. In fact, I probably shuffled too many of these ins in right now. It looks to be a mistake because now my next shuffle, yeah, that's pretty bad. I probably need to just play ranger here. So I've wasted like a whole turn at least. I actually still think I'm ahead because, well, maybe. It's probably vaguely close, but I have these replaces that you don't have, and I have these rangers that you don't have. So, like, once your madmen are gone, you are really relying on this elder. I guess you have a little bit of, you have like one town crier, one blacksmith, and one elder. Yeah, it's gonna be, I don't know, vaguely close, I suppose. Do you still have a stonemason? I think I have the stonemason, right? Yeah. Now you flipped the elders away because you want to gain town criers? I won't mind gaining town criers. I think I like that I have the replaces and that in a moment you're going to be over terminals. You're going to get two grand markets here, I guess. Sure. Okay, so this is fine. I want to play the ranger. Maybe we, yeah, we play the ranger and the hermit here. That doesn't seem right either. I guess it's this. Play the ranger, play the hermit, trash this estate, gain. Hmm, let's gain a hermit and march the stonemason to trash the copper. This will get us a madman. You do have a madman still. That's your last one. Yeah. My deck is coming together, but slowly. This is going to be for card action and the money, I guess. Could be the silver, I suppose. Rotate them. Yeah, it was the money. This is going to look like a big turn, and I have to be a little bit worried about piles, I suppose, because stonemason exists. But you have another gear here. You have a lot of actions to play. So you assume you're going to take a bunch of grand markets here, but you're going to be out of madmen, which is going to make your deck work a lot worse. Okay, there goes an inn. I really have to be worried about piles here, and you have a replace now. Okay. Two replaces was probably too many. So we want to probably end by replacing into a ranger here. We want to play this action, this action, this action, and this action. I do need more money now. So we will hermit this into a silver. Just one aside so that we can play ranger. We can replace this into a ranger. We can... I almost think I need a province here. Yeah, this is all going wrong. This is all going wrong. Very wrong. I didn't actually end up getting deck control, and it's really, really bad for me. I have 2 money here. Should I hermit gain something? You're taking a ton of grand markets here. We do really have to worry about piles, right? I'm almost wondering about replacing hermit into inn and buying a stonemason. Alternatively, this is probably better. Just effectively buying, using that turn. Yeah, I'm not setting myself up well. We really need to worry about piles, though. Of course, you're not set up well this turn at all, and you don't have that draw. I guess I can gain a stonemason and play it, maybe. What? I'm very confused about this message. Yeah, I liked what I was doing early on, and then I've really messed this game up. But I do wonder a bit if my opponent doesn't have enough deck control. We each have 1 hermit. I have a madman. You have a bunch of gears and inns. Okay. Taking another gear and replacing a silver into an inn? A procession. Okay. And you're gonna march the gear. Okay. And you do get a madman there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Okay, now I think I got a pitch or replace here. It's just not doing enough for me this turn. Similarly, the hermit, honestly, right? What do I want want to do here. I want to replace copper into a state and buy a grand market. I mean, I'm worried about what you can do, but I don't think I have tons of other choices here. We are going to be well set up for this turn to do a lot, and I just hope that that's going to be enough. I am worried about what you can do on this exact turn. But I don't think you're getting to your madman, and if you're not getting to your madman, you're not going to get to your shuffle. I don't think you're going to win the game this turn on me. We know you have a procession, I suppose. Probably two. Okay. I mean, this could all be very bad for me. This is a lot of money in buys. Okay. Well, if you just trashed a copper there, maybe that's not so bad. I am up 8 points. The procession turns into what? An inn. Well, I guess this is the problem, right? If you can play on this turn, you could shuffle maybe enough to get to your... Well, I guess your madman isn't actually doing that much for you right now. Okay, you're just trashing another copper. This is 16. Are you going to double province? That would be my big worry here. Because double province... Oh, well, if you're just doing this, then I think I'm going to be able to win on these piles. Yeah, if you would have gone for something bigger there, I think I was going to be in trouble. But as this is... Okay, so there should be a win here, right? Hermit for gear. Yeah, I mean, it just has to be. Okay, yeah. I just think, like, if you just double province there, it's going to be a lot harder for me to win here. I don't know. This game was not super well played, I don't think. Particularly by me, but also I feel like my opponent should maybe have gotten more deck control somehow. That's the weird thing with the Madmen. Like, Madmen are so good here, but it's hard to keep them flowing after the errata. I don't know. Thanks for watching.